What's going on, folks? It's Garrett from Practical Wedding Photography, and I have a video for you today where I'm going to show you my entire editing process when it comes to getting my photos back from ImagenAI. I'm going to show you exactly how long it takes me to go from Imagen's edits until I hit export on these photos. I believe there were 1,003 photos to begin with, and you'll see my whole process. I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to explain what I'm doing in each step so that you can see exactly how long it takes and how much time it actually saves. So let me boot up the video so that I can watch and I can commentate for you. Now, I don't have any kind of script for this. This is my first time recording it. I'm just shooting from the hip. I'm going to explain everything that's going on, and please forgive me for the sounds in the back. We have people here installing split unit ACs. There's like 6 units going in, so you might hear some construction work in the background. So for that, I apologize. Bear with me. I promise it'll be worth it. Let's go. All right, so first thing I do is I create collections for each part of the day, because I want, when I deliver, I want everything to kind of be in a structured timeline, not just like 3 photos of bride prep and then there's 4 of groom prep and then we're back to bride and then back to groom. So I have groom prep, bride prep, groom prep, first look and portraits, wedding party, family, ceremony. Then I do cocktail slash details like decorations, into reception formalities, followed by reception other. From there, on this wedding, I had some sunset photos in between the reception photos. So I have reception other 1, and then I have sunset, and then reception other 2 to make sure things are still within the timeline. So you can see here I've already gone through all of bride prep and all of groom prep. I'm on the portraits and first look section now. This was a set that I will need to composite, so you'll see me open Photoshop here, just kind of aligning the layers, pasting them on top of another, aligning them, and then masking out my assistant so that there's nice clean lighting on the couple. This one took me a while. This is definitely the most time spent in this whole process. So first I tried to just content aware my assistant out, which didn't really work very well because it's such a flat gradient sky that it didn't know kind of how to fill it. So you'll see me kind of work through a different solution this time. I used a sky replacement, and by the way, whenever I see a nice sky, something with a lot of texture or color or lots of clouds, I take a photo of it and I put them in a folder labeled skies, so that if I ever need to do this, I have a bunch of photos that I know were taken in the same way that I take my photos. We're taken with the same camera, with the same profile. Everything is the same, so it's a lot easier for me to edit that way. So you'll see here I've worked through a couple of different options already, and I think I have actually another one that I'm going to do coming up. So this took a lot of time. You can go to the you can see the time up in the corner. Wednesday 11:14 a.m. So I started this, actually, let me see, I texted my friend, shout out Justin. So I started at 10:29 a.m. I worked all the way through. I did my normal workflow, so I was answering texts, I was controlling things on my other screen at the same time, so I wasn't like completely 100% focused on the edits, 95%. But yeah, I started at 10:29, so let's keep that in mind. Right here, it's 11:24. 11:24, and I'm editing the ceremony currently. And keep in mind, these have already been edited by ImagenAI, so this is really just me going over each edit, making sure that it looks the way I want it to look. Sometimes ImagenAI has difficulty when it comes to mixed lighting, some weird color casts, like this one with the blue light in the corner. It actually did fairly well there. but those situations tend to need a little bit more TLC. Natural light, it's killed it for me. More controlled light, it's done a really impressive job. Here I'm just kind of adjusting the hue of the yellows. That was my main concern. And I will add also, I created this profile that you're seeing in the video here. I created it with Fuji cameras. Since then I've switched to Canon. So it is a little bit different in that the color handling is definitely not the same when it comes to Fuji and Canon's sensors. But it still has done a fantastic job with the edits straight out of ImagenAI. Okay, so here it is, it's 11:50. I have edited every color photo, and then I go back and do my black and whites. So I pre-select which ones I want in black and white. Actually, I don't select them, my color. So I send my photos to a friend, actually, to be culled. So shout out Denise. And she does a fantastic job. I don't even check them when she sends them back. I just put them right into Imagine. But yeah, okay, so a lot to cover here. It's 11:57, and you can see I have already exported the files. Well, started the export. That last step that you saw in the library module was me just dragging from each section. So all of my edited photos from Bride Prep, all the edited from Groom Prep, all the edited photos from First Look and Portraits, and so on. All of the starred images, starred and edited images in each category, then get dragged into the Deliver collection, which is the one that I export. That way, all the photos will be in the same timeline as the collections that I made on the side, and it's all in one big collection, so I don't have to export 12 different times. Okay, so what was it? What did I say? 10:27? 10:29. 10:29 to 11:57. So that was an hour and 28 minutes. Hour and 28 minutes to edit from 1,074 files I started with, and I edited and going to deliver 1,038. So 1,038 photos edited, ready to go in an hour and a half. Insane. It's nuts. I've been using this for since October of last year, and I still cannot believe how efficient this is. This normally, if I hadn't used ImagenAI and I had used my best, fastest workflow with presets and my X-Touch Mini, which you can see here. So I just use the knobs to adjust things in the develop module. With all that, my best time for 1,000 photos would probably be like 5 hours. And that's including the photoshopping and all that. I would say like 5 to 7 hours. And then at that point, I'm gonna want to I'm gonna want to take breaks. I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna have to eat. Probably gonna have to address other things in that time too. So the amount of time that you save with ImagenAI just really can't be understated. I wanted to put this out there to show you straight through what the entire process looks like for me. And again, this is after Imagine has already edited the photos. If I were to do the entire process from uploading them to ImagenAI, you'd probably add maybe 20 minutes for the photos to upload, and then for the edits to be sent back to me. So probably under 2 hours, I can edit an entire wedding of 1,000 photos and be ready to export them. It's wild. It's really hard to wrap my head around. But yeah, no, I mean, I love ImagenAI. I really do. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I would say that this is one of the most practical tools that I own as a wedding photographer, so it really fits well with the whole practical wedding photography thing. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. If you have any questions, if you would like me to upload the video in real time so you can see all the little steps too, let me know. I'd be happy to do so. Yeah, all right, catch you soon.